still a few people talking if you look at teachers. All right. Thank you, everyone, for making the trip to Columbus for this wedding. It's great seeing all our friends and family here today. I also want to give a special thanks to our officiant, Ted Riegel. What a job Ted did to make this day special. I also want to thank Shelley Riegel, who had to put up with Ted as he did extensive research for this day, including taking a field trip to this venue, which Shelley had to drive to Columbus to pick them up, purchasing numerous bridal magazines so he could catch up on the latest fashions and wedding stuff going on, and then many phone calls to Father John's just to make sure he was doing everything perfect. Thank you, Ted. I also want to thank Rusty and Barb Morrisville for their support during this past year, helping Kyle and Elizabeth plan this wedding. Linda and I enjoyed spending time with you, and we look forward to spending more time with your family in the coming years. I just hope next time Rusty comes to Cleveland and wants to go to a Browns game, the temperature is warmer than 5 degrees below zero. But thanks to Jim Vanek, we did have great seats. Since I have 3 daughters, right here in front of me, I've been constantly reminded of this day since they were very young. When Alexa was born, she's the youngest, the delivery room nurse said, 3 girls, that's 3 weddings. I heard those words many times as we traveled together as a family throughout the 50 states. It was actually Elizabeth who first said, Mom, can we see all 50 states? And if you know Linda, when something gets in her head, it happens. We were very fortunate to spend so much time together as a family. I'm sure you can imagine road trips with 3 energetic girls. The car was seldom quiet. And believe it or not, having all girls was easy and fun. I know it sounds tough, but it really was a lot of fun. Coming home from work every day and having the girls run up to me and yelling, Daddy! It's just something I still look for today when I walk in the door sometimes. It's just quiet when I walk in. And every once in a while, if they're home visiting, I get one of them to do it. But as I stand here today, it's hard to believe that the first wedding day is here already. When the girls were little, Linda started a Valentine's Day tradition where she took out her wedding dress, and the girls would take turns putting on the dress, stuffing pillows in it, so it would fit them. They would dance and jump on the couch to music at full volume. The only time they were allowed to jump up on the couch was Valentine's Day every year. I don't know what was more. They could break the rule and do that, or just dancing around. It was something they looked forward to every year. And it's hard to believe that tonight Elizabeth's going to be out here dancing in her own wedding dress. From a young age, Elizabeth was very outgoing, eager to learn, full of energy, and has always had many friends. She embraces life like no other. Everything she does with excitement and full throttle. We couldn't ask for a better role model for her sisters. Elizabeth, you have excelled in sports, school, your career, and most importantly, in your choice of man you will be spending the rest of your life with, Kyle. Elizabeth and Kyle started dating their last semester of their senior year of college. The first time we met Kyle was during Mom's Weekend at Miami. We went to an afternoon party at his fraternity house. Within minutes after meeting Kyle for the first time, one of the moms, Diana Del Rosario, she's sitting over there, she just looks at me and said, "You must be so proud." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "She picked a boyfriend who's just like you." A few weeks ago, when we had a shower at our house and our friends were in town, our wedding album was sitting out on the table. And they all started going, "Elizabeth, why's Kyle in your parents' wedding album?" Elizabeth, we all heard Elizabeth saying, "Okay, I know, I married a guy just like my father." I I would say it's a great compliment to me, but Kyle's definitely much taller and has a lot better hair. But I am definitely very proud. And Elizabeth, I can tell you right now that it's a good thing because you are definitely a lot like your mother. So the two of you are in for a great marriage. I even heard you were like your mom and approaching him first. It definitely worked. Kyle, when you find a good wife, you not only get a best friend and companion, but you know you also receive a driving instructor for life. Sorry for the dad joke. We are grateful for you, and our lives will be filled with love and adventure. So let's raise our glasses. Let's toast to Kyle and Elizabeth.
I know. That was good, Mark.
Hey, Mark, that was awesome. Hey.